Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Oscatch World Cup 2024. We are in the round of 16, and this one is a losers bracket match. So we've got New Zealand ranked 28 against the ranked 21 Philippines. I am Quijibo, being joined by El Skefe. How's it going, man?
Hey, thank you, Quijibo. I'm doing good. What about you?
Yeah, I'm excited to see some matchups.
Your neighbors are playing now. Exactly.
Yeah, our neighbors are playing indeed. I do wonder how they're going to do. They're a bit of a closer matchup this week, 21 and 28. They definitely have their work cut out for them if they want to win. I think it's possible, but Philippines is going to be a really hard opponent for them, I think, as well.
Yeah, exactly. Philippines last week had a bit of a rough matchup, primarily because of a thunderstorm going on there. Had some issues for a certain place not being able to connect and not being able to play. I heard all of that is out of the way now, so these guys are going to come out and guns blazing, I feel like. And they are last year's number 4 as well. We have to keep in mind a completely different roster, but well, except for Kielzu, he has that experience in that roster, so there's still yeah. It's not an easy task for New Zealand, as you said, for sure.
Yeah, they definitely have that roster experience, and I don't think Philippines played too bad last week, but at least this week they've got the clear skies.
Exactly. It's Saturday morning, and normally we would be the first match of the weekend, but we have already had 2 Friday matches, which is also a little bit odd. We saw France beating China, and we also saw Germany beating Malaysia. So this is the 3rd one for the weekend. Still plenty of matches left the upcoming hours and tomorrow as well. But starting things off with New Zealand against Philippines.
Yeah, and Germany-Malaysia was a 6-0 win for Germany, and France and China was actually a bit closer than I think anyone expected it to be. Or maybe not. Definitely. I think people actually expected this one to be a bit closer, but it was a bit of an odd match. China getting straight up to 3, then France getting straight up to 3, and it ending in a 6-4 victory for France. So congratulations to them moving on to that next week. And yeah, China in the losers bracket.
Also a very scary team. You guys could face somewhere in the future of the tournament. You are in that bracket as well. As we have some bans coming out, actually. So Philippines losing the role, getting the ban first, banning Hidden 2, which is surprising to me, but I'll get to that in a bit. And New Zealand banning the Mixma 2. So both low AR picks, I think both are the lowest ARs in the entire pool, are taken away from the pool. Now the Hidden 2, I mean, Philippines had a really, really good score in the low AR Hidden in the qualifiers, so seeing that one being taken away by them is a weird one. But anyhow, as we see New Zealand going for the Hidden 1, so they do feel quite confident on the Hidden pool.
Yeah, it's probably one of their better mods out of all of them, I'd say. And I think it was a sensible thing to ban Mixed Mod 2, as it, especially for the Hard Rock play, it's rather punishing, and Hard Rock is, I think, a bit of a shortfall for New Zealand at the moment. So yeah, a map like Mixed Mod 2, not the best if you're not comfortable with Hard Rock, as it's a lot of memory and just a lot of very precise movements.
For sure. As we get in the Hidden 1 already, very quick from both teams, we see Starwhite, Wedham77, and Sipsey taking on Kielzu, Mawal, and Liam GGs. Very expected roster from the Philippines side. Kielzu and Liam are definitely their 2 main players, and then Mawal mostly comes in for the Nomad and the Hidden, I think. He's also capable of playing some hard truck. Potemkin's more of a hard truck double time build for Philippines, and then Isla. Isla has also played some of the Hidden, I believe, in their match against us last week against Belgium. So either way, as we see a very early drop coming out from Mile, but a complete team wipe from Team New Zealand here in the beginning section of Hidden 1. Actually, only Liam GG's holding on to the comp, but then again, Liam GG's was the best player for Team Philippines last week as well. Had some very, very nice scores, as he's the only one holding on to combo on the entire board.
Yeah, Mawal only missed like the first 10 combos, so pretty similar in terms of things. Sipsey and Starwhite going to find a miss there. Wedham's starting to build up a little bit, and yeah, I'd say this is definitely New Zealand's hidden roster right here with the 3 of them, and misses out of Wedham, Mawal, and Starwhite, so still beneficial to Philippines. Wedham going to find another miss there with Sipsey as well. Kielzu's starting to get back to the 200, and Liam GG's, I believe, is still on the full combo, so...
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, early advantage for Philippines coming out of that quarter, and Liam GG's misses traded by Wedham, so the combo advantage will remain in favor of Philippines, and getting out to an early 150k lead, it's probably not the best start New Zealand would have hoped for.
Exactly, as we see both teams struggling really, really hard here in this middle section of this Hidden 1 here. Kielzu especially not only off the combo, same with Mawal, but they've built up a 150,000 buffer, which is kind of decreasing right now, especially with those changes from Kielzu. traded twice on the New Zealand side. There's a lot of happening right now on the screen, but as all things settle down, still a 100,000 point advantage for Team Philippines. And Liam GG is just putting on the carry pants right now. He is so far ahead of everyone in this entire lobby. And I think most of that score advantage is just Liam's score right now.
Yeah, I think biggest issue for New Zealand right now is they have one combo where they really need at least 2 combos to actually start bringing it back. And Mawile miss, Kielzu miss, but traded by Wedham and Sipse pretty much identically almost. Starwhite gonna find the miss as well, and Liam GG's is just the carry right now. 100k above the next best score, and yeah, probably about 140, 150k above the lobby average right now. So very solid performance right now, and it's keeping it well out of reach. Otherwise, it'd be probably only about 30, 40k in advantage of Philippines.
Yeah, exactly. He's on a 1-miss run right now. We're closing in on the hidden one as well. No one else in the lobby is getting close to him. There's only one S rank on Sipse, who's barely above that S rank, and Liam's close to 99% as well. As we see Team Philippines here with a 100,000 point lead in the last 10 or 20 seconds of this map, and well, it's all due to Liam, and he's just he's missing the very last end of the map. So it was a small thing after the spinner. I forgot about that, but either way, that's pretty much a 1-miss run. 959k for Liam, and he has stepped up again. Continue his performance from last week, from that match against Belgium, and he's just, what a score. As we see as well, like the second and the third best score in the lobby comes from New Zealand, so it's the only difference maker is Liam here, and they're breaking New Zealand on their hidden 1 pick, going 1-0 up and going immediately to Mixed Mod 1.
Yeah, and yeah, like I said, if Liam GG's was just a little bit more off the combo in terms of that one. The 950k just kept it way out of reach for New Zealand, unfortunately, because yeah, you had the 950 and then I think a 780 and a 760 or something out of Philippines, whereas yeah, the gap between that and New Zealand, I think if all in New Zealand was about 880, 890, then they would have actually taken the point despite that, but yeah, it's a bit tricky sometimes.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised with Kielzu and Mawile struggling a lot on this hidden 1. This could become a weakness in further matches in the tournament, so they have to keep that in mind. As we see, Mixed Mod 1 getting picked, Matt by Dave, starting at 5.11. It gets close to 6 stars, 5.97 with Hard Rock. But this is the mechanics picks of the Mixed Mod pool. AR9 for hidden and Nomad is a relatively comfortable AR, and then well, obviously AR10 for Hard Rock, but the patterning itself is also relatively comfortable for all players, I think. So I'm not expecting many misses. And the thing is as well, for Philippines, they had a really, really good hidden player in Liam. So he's going to be going on that hidden immediately. Sipse also the strongest one on hidden 1 for New Zealand. So he's also going on the hidden for New Zealand. And it seems like Kielzu and Ashiro is taking on the Hard Rock. And then Mawile and Kazumi Miyu is going for the Nomad on the bottom left of each team.
Yeah, so I'd say with the last pick, I wouldn't say Kielzu, I wouldn't say it surprised me that Kielzu might have struggled a bit, because Kielzu is more of a speed player, more of a Hard Rock adapted player as well. And yeah, it makes sense that we are seeing, or rather not really seeing, Kielzu on the Hard Rock right now. I don't know whether we need a panic or a restart right now, but couple misses out of Mawile and Nashiro. Sipse also having an early miss as well. Kasumizawa Miyu holding combo. And Liam GG's as well. So there's 2 FCs that are visible. Not too sure what's happening with Kielzu right now, but I think we're playing a bit of a mystery sport right now. Here we go. Oh, yeah, we had to abort, so I'm guessing we saw the disconnect there.
Yeah.
Or some sort of technical issue. Oh, game never started. Okay.
Yeah, Kielzu having a little bit of issues again. Hopefully those do not keep reoccurring, because he had some as well last week. But we saw a couple of misses coming out from 2 of the New Zealand players and 1 of the Philippine players. We don't know what Kielzu was doing because he wasn't obviously playing. But I think if Kielzu holds on to combo there, that the Philippines does have a small advantage, so that's a little bit worrisome for New Zealand. On the other hand, it's Philippines' pick. The positive about this is for players like Mawile, who already dropped in the first run, the abort gives you a second chance, right? So you can just restart again on a clean platter. For players like Liam and Kazumizawa Miyu, failure of seeing, if you have to restart again, it puts a little bit more pressure on your shoulders as well, because you have to get that same performance going. So we'll see. As we see, all players getting loaded in again for the Mixed Mod 1. Here we go. Kielzo also present, it seems. So round number 2, second run.
Yeah, and this might actually work out to be maybe helpful for New Zealand. I'm not going to say too much right now because I think Nashiro really has a work cut out for them against Kielzo on the Hard Rock. But I think the other mods could go either way. Sipse going to find an early miss on the left-right patterning at the start there, and yeah, no one falling off on Hard Rock at least. So we'll see where they sort of that's an interesting trade. Just not moving far enough on both of them, both missing the same note. I don't know if that's something missable or just nerves.
Could be both, yeah.
Aside from that, early advantage for Philippines, only about 11,000, as Sipse did have that miss about 16-17 combo in. So aside from that, everyone's stable except for Nashiro is going to find another miss here. So advantage going further to Philippines on their pick point.
As we can see, Mawal and Sipse definitely improving their scores from that first run, so it definitely did help the board on their ends. As we see, Triple SC on the bottom side, Sipse going to be finding a second miss though, but Kielzo trades it, so that's going to keep it within reach, but it's still 50,000 points as Nashri hits the 200 combo mark, so it's going to close out at like 50,000 points, so I think about 1.5 misses separating these two teams, and this one reads that to 2 though. Yeah, finally missed both 200 combos, that's a full miss, and that does hurt the overall Team New Zealand score here.
Yeah, really not the miss they wanted to find there, especially in the slow part. All they can really hope is that Philippines drops one of those 2 full combos, or even both of them. They probably want them to drop both at this point, and we'll see how it goes in the last drop. And trades out of Kielzo and Nashiro. Kasumizawa Miyu, the last big combo for New Zealand down. Liam GG's drops, but they need Mawile to go down and probably a couple more misses. Liam GG's is going to find another one, but the big combo Mawile is still FCing. And that's the one that's going to shut them out. Nashiro going to find a miss, but I think it's getting to be a bit late at this point. Nashiro finding another miss. Everyone's recovered aside from that, and Mawile refusing to drop the full combo is just going to keep it shut out of New Zealand, unfortunately. Same issue as the first map. They just had that 1-star performer that just batted it about 100k out for New Zealand.
Yeah, exactly. As we can see, Sipse beating Liam actually on the hidden. Kasumizawa, sadly, only 30,000 points behind Mawal, whilst Nashiro as well in the hard work did for a little bit more. Even though Kielzo had almost double his misses, the score difference is still 8,000 points. A little bit interesting there on the top side. But New Zealand is actually very competitive on these picks, back-to-back in my opinion. Being in the seat 28, playing against seat number 21, still a 7-seed difference, and they are trailing, well, they are losing the points, but they're still trailing out relatively close, so it's not comfortable victories for Team Philippines here on those 2 maps. As we see Hard Rock 1 getting picked immediately by Star White. This one is the lengthiest pick in the pool. It's obviously except for the tiebreaker, it's 4 minutes in length, but it's your consistency Hard Rock test, map by Bunray. There's not a typical Hard Rock patterning, it's just are you able to read AR10, are you able to handle a little bit of a higher CS, and they should be relatively comfortable on the Hard Rock 1. So it seems like New Zealand tried to hidden 1, didn't really work out, tries to find something else here in the pool with the Hard Rock 1 and see if that could work out here.
Well, yeah, I was going to say, when it's sort of do or die, I mean, you might as well experiment just a little bit, and I think they might have been surprised seeing the score from Nashiro being just a little bit better in terms of accuracy than Kielzo's. I think they might try and pull something off. Maybe they're confident that they can take a point here. Maybe they think Philippines might get a bit nervous on the Hard Rock 1. Right now, it's just going to be... So Liam GG's is going to come back, and I imagine that'll be a hidden Hard Rock. Wetham, I believe, will also probably be a hidden Hard Rock as well. So I think we might see a few hidden Hard Rock players here, maybe like 1-2 for both teams.
Yeah, I think third place should be Potemkin coming from Philippines, if I'm not mistaken. He did play the Hard Rock last week. or Mawel actually, because he did have a banger performance on the Mixed 1, and he's actually going to be Mawel coming back in. So probably the practice map just a little bit to get used to that Air 10. But yeah, the same three players for Team Philippines with third map in a row here. As we see, New Zealand does have a little bit more of a some more roster changes for each individual map, which is most of the time a very positive things to see. That means that there's quite a lot of depth in your roster. Also, the Philippines, while Kielzu and Liam are to be expected, and Mawel as well. I do agree. So, as you said, 2 hidden hard rocks on the bottom side. Those do not increase scoring whatsoever. It is just for reading purposes. As we see Liam and Wedham choosing the hidden.
Yeah, so it's 1-2 in the way of Hard Rock being the standalone Hard Rock being the preferred sort of mod here. And yeah, just syncing up from the looks of things, but we'll see if anyone has any early issues. It looks like Kielzu actually had an early miss, and Mawile gonna find an early miss as well, so yeah, early advantage to New Zealand right now. This is looking alright for them, I'd say, as I believe this is the first time they've had advantage in the match, so yeah, taking initiative a little bit, and everyone, just the act drops out of everyone, but they're maintaining the full combo. That's what matters.
Yeah, the map's quite hard to act as well. The droplets are, I wouldn't say awkward, but just easy to miss on. As we see Nashiro getting a first drop for Team New Zealand. Sprayed by Mawel, so nothing happens there. Just a clean trade from both sides. And we're going to keep that 14,000 points difference. But keep in mind, this one is a marathon, not a sprint. It's 4 minutes in length, and 14,000 points is overruled within a single heartbeat, really. So, but early advantage for Team New Zealand, and Liam dropping there. The last full combo left on Team Philippines is going to hurt quite a bit for Team Philippines here. We still see a double FC coming out on the bottom side for Team New Zealand.
Yeah, I wonder if we'll actually see New Zealand go back to the Hard Rock if they manage to take this point. Nashiro are going to find a miss there, but they still have 2 full combos intact. Kasamizawa and Miyu going to miss as well, and I wonder if they're going to get psyched out by combo size as well, because sometimes you see that you've got like a large combo or a full combo still, and it just sort of, like, you get in that mindset of like, I got to keep this, and then you miss like 10 at once. And it's like, oh.
Yeah, both misses. Both players actually chain missing. Mawel trading once, but that score bar already flipped. As I said, the 14,000 points is gone immediately. It's 30,000. Wedham is doing everything he can right now with the full combo right now. Really quite a low accuracy for the full combo, but then again, still a full combo nonetheless. But Kielzu is countering that with his, well, I would say, slip up in the beginning there. As you see another double miss come out. And
the 3 miss!
Team New Zealand. And then last now, but Kielzu trades as well, so no high combos, well, no near full combos or full combos left, but Liam and Mawel both above 200 combo right now. Look at that scoreboard, it's already close to 100,000 points, and as we see more chains coming out from Team New Zealand here. We're still only halfway though, so all is left to play, but Team New Zealand has to start building those combos again. They're unable to do so here in the middle sections.
Yeah, it's really hard being in the back end of the map and seeing that 150k score deficit as well. That's where it gets a bit rougher. I mean, it's probably less bleak than having a 150k gap at the start, but at the same time, if you really play well in the end, it's much harder to get 150k back at the end as opposed to the start as well. And Liam GG's Kielzu and Mawile did have a team reset, but there's such a gap in score right now that they might actually have a bit of time to get back up to 200 so long as they don't mess around. Nashiro finding a miss, and it's just Wedham on his own. And yeah, it's just the one combo is a bit of a tough one, as yeah, you could even see it was still sort of just sitting there, and Wedham missing, it goes back further into favor of Philippines.
Yeah, exactly. 2 combos for Team Philippines here, but they've done a lot of damage already in the first 3 quarters of this map. 170,000 points. And Shiro and Kazumizawa, they were holding on. Yeah, they were holding on to combos in the beginning, but after that. First third, they started chain missing left and right, and that definitely hurt their team score. Wedham also had a very nice combo, but wasn't able to hold on to any combo after that either. As we see Team Philippines here in the ending section of the Hard Rock 1, taking this one very comfortably, actually. Their biggest win as of yet in this matchup. But that's the second breakpoint for Team Philippines. That is a confidence booster. 3-0 scoreline there to pick next as well, but I mean, if the map was only 1 minute 50 or 1 minute 30 rather, Team New Zealand would have won quite easily because they were definitely outperforming Team Philippines in the beginning here. But the overall consistency and the overall stamina for Team Philippines proved to be too strong in this one. Either way, Kielzu with a 6 minutes run, 960,000 points, very solid score coming out from Kielzu. But as we expect, he's a speed player. He's that one that played hard to double time for Team Philippines when they got 4th last year. As we see them picking double time 3, and then again, this is the speed pick of the pool. Very high speeding, a lot of funky sliders, some different slider shapes. And very dense as well, if you can be in mind. An Air 8.5, so we're getting close to that mythical Air 9. Might be the quarterfinals pool already, so that would be next week, or the semifinals pool, but we are going to get there either way. This one's only Air 8.5, it's 3.5 as well, so a little bit lower CS. Makes it sometimes harder to read because it's very, very dense.
Yeah, it is dense, but they've got that AR 8.5. I think the only thing they're gonna sort of run into is there are a few weird sort of patterns, but overall, I don't think it's overly tricky, but patterns will definitely catch you out, especially if you're not much of a DT player.
Exactly, it's something that you have to practice. Don't see many people sight reading this and the full comboing it. Well, it depends on obviously what type of player you are and how good you are, but most general consensus should be that this one is definitely something you should try a couple of times.
Yeah,
as you can get caught off guard quite often. As we see, same rosters except for Star White coming in for Wetham. Only Liam taking on the Hidden with the double time. Everything else remains the same here for the double time 3, mapped by Minium. This is also a very short pick, 1 minute 40 in length. I think that is off the double time. Starting to doubt myself here.
Yeah, no, it is 140 off the double time. Yeah, it doesn't feel like 140 when you're playing it. It does feel like it's a bit longer, but in this case, I think we're going to run out of time very quickly, I get the feeling. And Kielzu with the early miss. Kasumizawa did miss the very start as well. Aside from that, everyone's sort of maintaining. Nashiro are going to find a miss, so that score advantage that they did have immediately won't flip back as Mawile also missed as well. New Zealand maintaining, Kasumizawa missed, so it's a score flip now. And they just need to focus on building combo in the second half. That's all I'd say on this instance. Starwide and Nashiro both maintaining combo. Kasumizawa going to find a few more misses. And yeah, Philippines has built back up above the 200s. Mawile going to find a miss, but the double miss out of Nashiro and Kasumizawa. Full combo still out of Starwide, but her full combo might not be enough to keep the team 2 in it right now. And yeah, it's just a case of, 2 large combo. Liam GG's also have seen, and the last combo for New Zealand now dropped. So it is a safe 4th point for Philippines, DT being the pick.
Well, there's still 1 quarter left, so but Liam doesn't seem like he's planning on missing here. Kielzu finds another drop, but there's no combos with Team New Zealand as well. As you said, complete team wipe here, and that does seal the deal here. It's only Liam GG's holding off the combo here in the ending sections. He's going to be able to hang on the full combo here on the double time 3. I think it's 1,100 in total combo, something like that. And it does seem like he's actually going to bring home the full combo. And look at the score difference between Liam and his teammates and everyone else in the lobby. It's just a Liam show once again for the second time this match, really. Very nice full combo coming out from Liam with high accuracy as well. 1.014 million. Okay, I said that really weird. Either way, Liam very solid with the hidden as well. It might just be the hidden that is the difference maker here. On the New Zealand side, Starlight also getting 866,000. Very solid score coming out from them. But the Philippines, all 3 of them do beat that score. Held on to combo the longest on Team New Zealand, but sadly the second half of the map proved a little bit too hard for Team New Zealand. That's 4-0 scoreline. New Zealand could be their final pick, and they are going for the Nomad one. So what they did in this match is they started hidden 1, was close, didn't really work out. They went with hard with 1, didn't really work out, so they tried something else. I really like the strategy. Nomad 1, probably the most comfortable Nomad. but Team Philippines has proven to be very, very strong. But then again, Liam was only playing hidden. They might think that this could get him to leave the lobby, and I think that's going to be the case as we see Potemkin and Isla already in the lobby. Third slot is most likely going to be Mawao, in my opinion. Could be Kielzu, but that doesn't mean that Liam is going to be leaving the lobby, which has been the strongest players of Team Philippines. So I like the strategy here.
Yeah, maybe they're just sort of, I don't know, doing some sort of rotate, giving everyone a chance to just get in and have a crack right now. They are 4 points up, so they can afford to lose 1 or 2. Or yeah, I was gonna say they could have just had specific players practice in Nomad as well. Roster's gonna stay Sipsey, Starwide, and Kasumizawa for this one. So Chrisley, Isla, and Potemkin all staying in for Philippines, and I believe this is all their first map played, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So I think they're just doing a roster rotate and just seeing how it goes.
Exactly. So the entire roster is just switched out. So we saw Philippines 1, now Philippines 2 comes in. You don't see that often when all 3 players leave the lobby and then the new 3 players come in. That's not something you see often. So on the other hand, Team New Zealand keeping relatively similar roster. Sipsey coming in now in favor of, I think it was the harder player from Mixed Modcon, Nashiro. So Sipsey replacing Nashiro for Team New Zealand. Curious to see though, Grizzly, I think this is the first map in CBC this year. Isla and Potemkin did play against Belgium, so the 3 of them are going to be taking on New Zealand here on the Nomad 1. Nomad 1 mapped by FD Fluorite, known for hard patterning in most of their maps. This one, on the other hand, is relatively conventional, I would say. It's a consistency pick, but it has more pattern variety than the Nomad 1 from last week. So it's definitely a clear step up in difficulty. AR is also 9.4. I think last week was 9.3. That doesn't really change that much. But the star rating comes in at a 5.77, so that's definitely a clear step up.
Yeah, and you can see the introduction of the patterns as well. A couple of jumps in there, a couple of wiggles, and a couple of tap dashes as well. So it's still sort of introductory level stuff, but it is a little bit more of a testing map than last week's was in terms of consistency. In this map, I think I'm really hoping New Zealand is quite confident on this one, as Potemkin going to find a miss there. New Zealand really need to win this point, because I'm guessing there's a high chance that Philippines might go back to double time after seeing how they went in that double time 3 pick. Kasumizawa going to find a miss as well, which is not what they want right now. 4 full combos still in the lobby, 2 for 2, and it's just a 3rd player difference right now.
Exactly, the entire bottom holding on to full combo right now. I think Potemkin's miss was before 200, so that's going to give a very, very minor advantage for Team Philippines. Scratch that though, Starwhite's going to be finding a miss herself as well, and that's going to increase that lead for Team Philippines here. Grizzly and Isla coming to the lobby and feeling relatively confident. It does seem like both holding on to the full combo. Sipsey lone man standing on Team New Zealand, but scratch it as well, because Isla is finding a miss here. 1 full combo on each side. The second is from Isla, and actually that should turn things around here.
Yeah, I believe Sipsey traded I believe Sipsey, Sipsey traded, because I was going to say, I noticed the section fail. Sipsey needs to get back into the swing of it. They need to get the combos back. It's not too far to bring back, but they really need to focus on being consistent in this second half. Potemkin going to find a miss, and that's sort of what they need. And they need to make sure they've got combos for that FC still being held by Chrissy Lee. Potemkin going to find another miss, and we might see a rotate back to New Zealand, and they really need to not miss like Starwide just did a second ago.
It was about to flip though. It was about to flip. It's really close here. 10,000 points over halfway here. It's only Grizzly right now. I mean, Philippines has always had that 1-star player. It does seem like Grizzly is going to be the player here right now. Kasumizawa finds a miss. Jimmy trading it. But Starwhite isn't above 200 combos, so it's going to keep increasing for Team Philippines. It's only 20,000, probably like 22,000 points at the end. The scratch had only 20,000 points difference. 1 single miss separating these 2 teams most quarter. Nerves on Grizzly is also going to be increasing with that 4-digit combo here. Isla with this nice supporting combo, so 2 for 2 on that end. Both of the top players are building the combos as well. Amadeus might see that 80,000 points. Better spinner, I think, for Team New Zealand. And yeah, 1 quarter left here.
New Zealand really needs to just combo the rest of the map. They've got the trade for Kasumizawa and Chris Lee, so the score's going to stay even. They need to combo the rest of the map, and they need another drop or two out of Philippines.
I think it's only one drop here, but they need to have it relatively soon.
Sipsey!
That's going to be 2 drops need, 14 Philippines. Sipsey finding another one. Only Starlight holding on to combo, but Isla is countering that. But him can also corner combo right now. 50,000 points. The map is coming to an end. The empty floor right, no mod 1 here. If Potemkin and Isla can hold on to the combo here.
Hold on a minute.
Freezing rather, but Potemkin's holding on to the combo up top. Also dropping, but Sipsey trading. I don't think, it kind of depends on what Isla did, but still 18,000 points in favor. So that should be a clear Philippines victory. As all 3 players on Team New Zealand get over 900,000 points, even 910,000 points. So very solid performance coming out from Team New Zealand. This one was a really good pick for them, but Team Philippines kind of just one-upping that one.
Yeah.
Isla might have disconnected there at the end, I'm not sure, but
Hold
still
on.
5-0.
We've got the 5th point there. And even if Isla did disconnect, if she just hold on, wait, no,
like
it's
just
got submitted in lobby. Yeah, it's just lobby.
Yeah, exactly.
961k score. So yeah, that was really not the one they wanted to lose. As Philippines, I believe, can just close this out now if they want to.
Yeah,
as they have one mod.
Double time 1 or double time 2.
Yeah, one mod that they were purely dominant on. I'd say maybe no mod 2 is probably the better one, and they're going for Hidden 3 instead.
I don't like this. I don't like this pick. I don't know why they're going for Hidden 3. Hidden 1 was a very competitive map coming out from New Zealand. If they didn't have Liam, they would have, well, they wouldn't have lost it, but it would have been very, very close, I think. So I'm not sure why they're going for Hidden 3 when picks like the Hard Rock 2, which is also very unconventional Hard Rock mapping, are still left open. Double Time 2, the lower AR Double Time, very hard to play as well. If you're the highest seeded team, you should feel confident. But then again, they're going for the Hidden 3 here. It's mapped by Nosery, which is a Filipinian mapper. But this one is the highest CR in the Hidden pool, 9.2, so still relatively low, I would say. But either way, 2 in this 13 length is quite conventional mapping, relatively wiggly as well. So it's main focus on the wiggle patterns, trying to catch you off guard with those, but some anti-flow as well. But then again, it should feel, if you're not a hidden player, then the Hidden 3 is probably your safest bet.
Looks like roster's gonna stay the same for New Zealand. Yeah, Philippines. I mean, surely they're gonna bring Liam GG's back in for this one, but yeah, maybe they just picked it for home representation.
Could be, and also I think Liam is most likely to get a full combo on this one, but never mind, it's gonna be Isla kicking the spot here. Might be just trying to try some things out. You have 5 match points. You feel confident in at least securing one of them, so maybe trying left and right and get some of your other players some playtime on some other mods, thinking already about next week. But it is a little bit risky. I think the Hidden 3 is, from all the picks left in the pool, I don't think Philippines should ever pick it, but they might surprise us with this one though.
And I guess we'll find out now.
Exactly. So Mawal and Kielzo coming back in here. Played all maps except the No Mod 1. We see Starwhite, Sipsey, and Kasumizawa on Team New Zealand. Some early misses on Kasumizawa. Getting caught off guard by one of the wiggles. The second one from them. But Mawal and Isla also finding misses here. Only Kielzo holding on to combo for Team Philippines, Starwhite, and Sipsey holding on to combo for Team New Zealand. Kasumizawa is struggling to find their footing here in the Hidden 3 as they're, well, not holding on to any combo. But then again, on the other side, it's happening the same thing is happening. So still lead for New Zealand. A lot of misses across the board for all players.
What's going on?
I'm not sure what's going on here, yeah.
New Zealand, the benefactor is that one of that set of trades, as Starwide and Sipsey both building back up. Kasumizawa going to find another miss, but Kielzo the only combo for Philippines right now. So the limit test is looking like it's starting to backfire a little bit for Philippines. 65k is not a huge margin, but it is growing. as we are around 70k now.
Exactly. It's only Starlight and Kills holding on to combo. I mean, Kazumizawa is holding to 92% accuracy, and still New Zealand is up by 65,000 points. I'm not sure what's happening here, but
that is really shrinking very quickly, as only combo in the lobby is Kielzu, and it is a 400 combo. But I don't know if he can shrink it on his own. But that consistency is going to be helpful. Mawile going to find a miss. Kasumizawa Miyu trades, but they have one combo above 200 now. And Sipsey has the combo, and everyone misses for Philippines. And Sipsey the lone combo right now.
Yeah, last quarter, and Team New Zealand has a 50,000 point buffer here, so things are looking bright for Team New Zealand. We do see a couple of misses coming out from them. It's only Sipsey right now. Mawile has finally got him some combo himself, but Sipsey counters that, and 60,000 points. Are they able to hold on here on the hidden three?
Yeah, I think they've got it. Down but not out. Sipsey going to find the miss, but the work's already done. So that will be the point for New Zealand. They get that point and deny the sweep.
It's crazy how I'm not sure what the Philippines was thinking here. If we take a look at the board, like Kazumizawa gets 484,000 points, and Team New Zealand's team score is still higher. So Team Philippines is definitely struggling a lot on this hidden three. I'm not sure why they went for it. And we see New Zealand going immediately for Nomad 2. I like this as well. The Nomad 1 went really well. Nomad 2, great pick for them. But Team Philippines, they have to watch out though, because the limit testing, I'm not sure even if it is a limit test. It might just be that they generally thought they could beat New Zealand on it. Yeah, it's I'm confused. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, I mean, it's something that you wouldn't, like, I don't know why they picked it, but it's definitely not something you would pick if you were being, like, I don't know, strategic by any means. So maybe they're just playing around. And we are going to see Chrissy Lee come back in as well, Isla in, and I believe it's going to be Potek as well. So same no-mod roster. They were a pretty solid no-mod roster as well. Potemkin, Isla, and Chrissy Lee. Chrissy Lee doing really well on the other no-mod map.
Exactly, but this one is completely different though. It's not a consistency test, it's more of the Nomad 2, the tech slot. AR 9.5, starting at 5.87. But the patterning itself is also very wiggly based. But then again, the hidden tray was also wiggly based, and Team New Zealand was able to convert that one into a point, so they might just very well do the same here in the Nomad 2. Yeah,
bit of different skill set required, as there are a lot of sort of tech slider jumps and a lot of movements that you need to be a bit more accurate for. And some of those wiggles might catch you off as well. It's still fairly comfortable for a tech pick, I'd say, but there's definitely stuff that'll catch you off, and we'll see how these players go with it.
Second match point for Team Philippines, but it is New Zealand's pick. I kind of think they are favored on this one, though.
And Kasumizawa with the early miss there. Isla going to trade it, and everyone else maintaining. Sipsey going to find a miss as well. It's very quickly getting out of hand for them. Only a 30k deficit, but they want to make sure they don't miss from here. Chrissy Lee going to also drop, so Potem is the only full combo for Philippines, and Starwide the only full combo for New Zealand. Kasumizawa with another miss. But they did get advantage for a brief second there, so only about 2k difference, but that miss from Sipsey is going to widen it, as everyone in Philippines is working on that combo. Chrissy Lee the only one below 200 right now, and that is going to change. Isla finding a miss. Chrissy Lee finding a miss. Hold on a minute. Sipsey needs to hold on a bit. It is quite close right now.
Yeah, it's only Potemkin holding on for Team Philippines, but Starwide and Kazumizawa are 2 combos above 200. I think it's going to be flipping towards Team New Zealand here, over halfway. This one is only 2 minutes in. The Sipsey going to be dropping though, and the last full combo, 2 full combos gone on either side. It's only Kazumizawa taking out Grizzly and Isla above 200 combo right now, so it's going to be increasing for Team New Zealand. Isla going to be dropping, but still the 2 players on the bottom holding on to combos. Kazumizawa is also gone. No combos on Team New Zealand, and they're still crazily above 200, but it's also gone. Everything is falling apart here on either side, but then again, at the end, it's still 50,000 points in favor of Team Philippines. Team New Zealand has to hold on to combo. It's match points for Team Philippines. We have to keep that in mind. Kazumizawa is simply missing.
Yeah.
It's just falling apart for Team New Zealand here.
Yeah, a lot of uncharacteristic misses as well. Starwire missing on a slider tick there, and a few drops there as well. I'd say pretty much everyone in the lobby here was somewhat capable of seeing the map, but a lot of nervous misses, especially out of New Zealand, just falling apart in that second half, unfortunately. And that is going to be the match. Philippines taking it 5-1 in terms of score, and in this case they just needed the 3, and they unfortunately just didn't have it.
Yeah, exactly. Team New Zealand very competitive over the entire map pool, in my opinion, especially for a 28 seat. But just kind of lacking that X factor a little bit. One of their plays stepped just a little bit more. But overall, still converting a single point in this year's CWC. But they're going to be knocked out in 25th to 32nd place. But I don't think that comes as a surprise to them. I think qualification was their main goal, and they did that. And they did that in fashion, though. But once again, it's your winners here. Team Philippines continuing forward towards the quarterfinals. But they are in the loser bracket. They'll have 2 matches next week if they end up winning their first one. So that might also put a burden on them scheduling-wise. We'll have to see who their opponent is going to be.
Yeah,
but they are through.
The loser of Poland and Taiwan will be facing the Philippines next week. So not an easy match for the Philippines. So they're going to want to prepare well for that one.
Exactly.
Yeah, solid effort for New Zealand. They came out and gave it their best shot. They did get a point on the board, so that was quite good for them. You know, they denied that sweep this week against the closer opponent. So, kudos to them for that one. And that'll pretty much wrap up this one. We do have another match 2 hours from now, Thailand and Vietnam. So that one might be a bit closer, or we might even see the same sort of outcome. I guess we will find out at 14 UTC. Until then, make sure you check out the store and get yourself the banners, make your profile look quite nice, and support the World Cup while you're doing it. That has been it for me, Kujibo. Anything to say, Elskepe?
Yeah, definitely tune in at 14 UTC. We have a bunch of matches coming in quick succession, right? Still 6 matches left today, and concluding with Belgium vs Chile. Also a very spicy matchup. No bias there for myself, but either way, we'll round things off here. Kujibo, thank you for casting this one with me. Always a pleasure. Everyone else also thank you for watching, and we'll catch you guys in about a little bit more than 2 hours from now. 14 UTC. Be there or be square. Take care, everyone.
See you soon.